Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Erica. How are you?
You won't believe I just spilled my coffee.
No.
Hello. I hope you can all
Morning.
You
hear
know, this is
me.
the first time I can see the whole grade. I was
Oh,
so
wow.
surprised. I was scared. I kept trying it. I don't know what happened today.
Amazing. That's
Hmm.
good. I hope you can all hear me at least.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Good. Yeah, I
Can
don't know
can you hear me?
if
Can you hear
you'll.
me clearly?
Yes,
She
Shane, I
Okay.
can hear
can hear
you.
you as well.
Okay.
Thank you. Great. To everyone joining, we welcome you to our Woori Takes You to Instagram Live. It's basically a webinar session where we bring to you most of our partners to tell you about studying abroad. But by way of introduction, my name is Lydia S. and I'm with Woori Education and Immigration. I'm here with Erica on the top of the grade there. And we basically assist students to study abroad. So if you are interested in studying abroad and specifically to Canada in today's session, then you are at the right place. Today we have Seneca Polytechnic. It's one of Canada's leading institutions, and they are known for practical learnings, innovation, career-driven programs for international students. And by the end of this webinar, trust me, you'll be we'll be talking about high in demand programs. We'll be talking about scholarship and funding opportunities. I know that's something that most of you are interested in, and we'll be looking at postgraduate options or pathways and how Woori can be of help to you in every step of the way. So if you have any friend, any family, brother, sister you know wants to travel abroad, share this video with them because they would need it. So, welcome, Shehu, to our Instagram Live.
Thank you. I'm glad to be
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing. Is it a
Mhm.
coincidence that we are all in red?
It's a planned coincidence. It's Seneca's colors. So I'm glad we all lived
Yeah,
up
I
to the
thought
red
that.
to the red
Amazing.
color.
Thank you so much for making time to have a chit chat with us. And so those of you watching, I have a surprise for you at the end of the video. So please stick and stay to the end with us. It's just going to be a 30 minutes conversation. And leave your comments in the chat as well. So Cheryl, if you don't mind, for those of us who are not familiar with you, tell us a bit about you and a bit about Seneca and why it's unique for international students.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Lydia. Thanks, Erica, and thanks to the team at Woori Africa for having Seneca Polytechnic. A bit about me. I'm the Regional Business Development Manager for Sub-Saharan Africa at Seneca Polytechnic. Background-wise, born in Nigeria, moved to Canada in the early 2000s. So Nigerian Canadian type of background. And a bit about Seneca Polytechnic. Seneca Polytechnic is a leading post-secondary education in Canada, in Toronto. In terms of polytechnics, polytechnics are known, as Lydia had mentioned, for the practical nature of the programming that we provide. All our programs have a co-op component. So the whole essence of a polytechnic education at Seneca is to give you the best of university education and the best of college combined. So you're going to get the academic rigor that you get from university education, and you're also going to get the practicality you get from a college education. So that's the unique proposition from Seneca Polytechnic. Our faculties are leading experts in their respective industries. Most of our faculty are practicing professionals. They are in the industry because we focus more on how to do it, the how part, the doing part, the practical part.
Very important.
Exactly, exactly. So those are some features of Seneca. Another aspect of Seneca is it's flexible. So we meet students where they are. So we have students that we create like a bespoke education pathway for students. They could do it part-time, they could do full-time studies. There are also a lot of pathways. So Seneca is the number one. Seneca Polytechnic is the leading institution for pathways in Ontario and probably maybe in Canada as well. So we have pathways to numerous post-secondary institutions, universities in Canada, in the US, so which gives students a lot of flexibility. They could come to Seneca, spend 2 years, and go to maybe York University or Europe to or University of Toronto and complete like a degree. So these are some of the highlights about Seneca Polytechnic. In addition to the expert faculty, the co-op components, which make sure our students are career ready. We also focus on human skills for the workplace. So, in addition to their career proficiency, the students will learn. We also build human skills in them so they're able to better interact with their coworkers, develop cultural competencies, and know how to navigate the Canadian workplace. So, that's a
Amazing.
brief introduction into Seneca Polytechnic
It's
and
brief,
why.
but it gives me like a full idea. Like even if I didn't know Seneca from like day one, at least your intro gives me like a very 360 view of everything that it encapsulates. But can you share with us some of the popular programs for international students, of course, and what career paths they lead to? I know you touched on career ready skills, but what are
Mhm.
some of the specific programs that are available and of high in demand for international students?
Okay, definitely. I'll be glad to share that. So, in terms of programming and what's available for international students, the programs international students can take at Seneca varies. We have 4 year degrees, we also have 3 year degrees. And then we have 2 year diplomas and we have 3 year advanced diplomas. So, those are some options. And then for some international students that are already with the first degree, they would look at post graduate certificates or our newly launched masters in artificial intelligence. So those are the range of programs that Seneca offers. In terms of the leading programs, Seneca is very known for competence in technology and technology skills development. So we have a lot of computer-related programs. We have software engineering as well. That's a very popular program. And in the healthcare space as well, we're also an industry leader. We have a school of nursing. So we have a lot of African healthcare students or students that have that interest that come here for either practical nursing or the full-time nursing program. So those are some very top programs. So engineering programs as well, robotics, that's also very popular. That's 3 year advanced diploma, electromechanical engineering. So the popular programs, cybersecurity is also very popular in the graduate certificate level. And I mentioned we just launched the Masters in Artificial Intelligence.
Yes, I'm
So
so excited.
it is a very exciting time. So that's at Seneca, like Seneca doesn't stand still. So we ensure that we keep up with the industry. Seneca is always launching new programs to cater to changes that are happening in the workplace. So Seneca has a way where we connect with industry professionals continuously, and then depending on the need of employers, we can also create programs. So that way, we're creating a lot of our programs are in demand. They're actually in demand by the industry. So that's the focus of Seneca Pulse, I think.
Right. Let's hold that sort of in demand. I have been to Seneca for a tour a number of times. I think like
Hmm.
it's one of the schools I've been to like so many times. So I see most of the hands-on learning approach that goes on, especially for those in robotics and the cybersecurity, like all round, right? Can you tell us how this benefits students after graduation? Basically, the hands-on learning approach, which you also mentioned in your intro and how it benefits students after graduation.
Definitely, definitely. So the key aspect to that is being career ready. So when you ask how we benefit students, we ensure we make our students career ready by the time they're graduating. And what we do to make them career ready is to ensure we provide opportunities for them to leave the classroom, go into the industry for one work term, and then after that experience, come back to the classroom and then graduate. So that's the essential aspect of the co-op. We have co-ops, we have field placements in some cases where co-ops are not available, work terms, in all our programs, just to ensure our students get that reality of what the work world is like, build relationships with their potential employers or potential colleagues, and have a better understanding of the workplace. So that's the key aspect to the co-ops, and that's why it's polytechnic education. It's more practical and applied learning focused.
Amazing. Thanks for
Mm.
mentioning that. I'd like to
You're
move
welcome.
to, as international students, right? What should they keep in mind when applying to Seneca? Basically, key requirements of what they need to keep in mind when they're applying to Seneca.
When they are applying, maybe first up will be to have Lydia's number and speed dial in case they have Lydia and Erica
That's a good
and
one.
Woori's team in case they have any questions. But jokes aside, students need to be aware that Seneca is there to support them. And if they apply for an agent partner like Woori Education, Woori Africa, Woori is there to also provide hands-on support for them. So we have multiple orientations before the term starts, virtually and also in person. So students are encouraged to attend as many as possible. I'm the regional manager for the region. So if they have any questions, they can reach out to me. They can reach out to you if they applied through you. And they should also attend all the orientation that we provide virtually and in person so they're as familiar with navigating the campus. So, and also a sense of empowerment. Their students, Seneca is their home, they've paid the international fees. So any questions they have, they should feel free to ask. Ask the school, ask any Seneca
Mm-hmm.
staff, ask the peer mentoring resources. If you need academic help, you can get help from the Learning Center. If you have any challenges with any course, there's a team to help you improve your academics. If you're looking for work, there's a team at campus to help guide you. If you have tech support issues, if you have housing issues, there's housing support. So just to realize, Seneca or the school you've chosen is like your second home, and you've paid your international tuition, and you're entitled to use those services. You've already paid for them. So that's the key point I'd like to get across. Ask as many questions. Reach out to Lydia,
Yeah.
reach out to Erica, reach out to me, reach out to the Seneca team. We're there to support you. So it's a very supportive environment in that sense.
I'm glad you mentioned reaching out because one of the dominant things I've seen with students, especially for Africa, having engaged most of them, is not being willing to ask. They think that if they're asking you something, they are bothering you or they are, I don't know what they think when they're asking. But I always tell them just go all out and ask all your questions. It doesn't matter if it makes you sound, excuse me, say stupid or an idiot, but just ask. It's better to ask and do the right thing. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Um, Before I go to funding, I know that for Africa students, right, they are not required to have IELTS. So I know that most countries within Africa are exempted from IELTS because English is their first language. I guess that's also same with Seneca. I'm asking this because of requirements. People think if they don't have IELTS, they cannot apply to school. So I just wanted you to touch on that for me briefly.
Definitely. So to clarify that point, depending on Africa, as you mentioned, as you can imagine, it's some of the countries are linguistically different from each other.
Yeah.
So, but across the board, if you're from an English-speaking African country like Ghana or Nigeria or Kenya or South Africa, you don't need to take IELTS. You don't need to take
Right.
TOEFL. You don't need to take any of all that. Your secondary school pass in English. In West Africa, we use WAEC. If you have your English pass in WAEC, that's okay. However, just keep in mind, across the continent, we have a number of countries where English is not their primary language. So for those countries, they would need to provide us, depending on the program they're going in, there's a band for diplomas, there's a band for advanced diplomas, there's a band for degrees and graduate certificates on what grades they need to get. We accept IELTS, we accept TOEFL, we accept Duolingo, we accept those different English tests. So if you're from, let's say, Rwanda or Cameroon or a French-speaking African country, Senegal or somewhere, you will need to show us proof of English proficiency by taking one
Okay.
of those tests. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. I don't know
Hmm.
if there are any questions in the chat, but we will take that. Please be leaving your questions in the chat. I saw one question here from Mogba Dewa. He asked if your postgraduate diploma real estate program is PGWP eligible.
Postgraduate program, just let me verify that if it's available for international students, just
No
because we made
problem.
some changes to that. And are there any other questions as well as the
No,
top of my
that's
head?
all. I mean, we can answer this question later.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to chip it in because we were on admissions and requirements and all of that.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. I'll confirm before the end of the chat.
Yes,
Look
so
into that
just
and
I'll
make a
just mention
confirmation.
it so you could look into it for us. So to
Sure.
one interesting one that a lot of people are always asking, scholarships. So what types of scholarships or bursaries or financial aid opportunities are available to international students at Seneca?
Multiple scholarships. So just to start off with, we have the entrance scholarships ongoing at this time. So if students apply to any of the programs, international students, they get an automatic $2,000 international credit award. And then we also have additional bursaries, awards that students are entitled to based on the program they're in or the school they're in as well. So, for example, there are specific awards or bursaries like for Black students. So, if you identify as an African student or Black student, depending, you would automatically qualify for that. If you're in the School of Engineering, for example, there might be awards specific to just people in the Faculty of Engineering. If you're in that school, your profile would automatically capture that. So how you apply for students in the student home profile, there's a financial aid tab, and there's a specific time in the calendar year when they can apply for financial aid. So in addition to the entrance scholarships, we have merit-based awards. If students have very high grades, they could also qualify for merit renewable scholarships. That just if they maintain their merit, they just keep getting the scholarships every year. So those are some examples of the awards and bursaries and scholarships Seneca provides. So Seneca has a lot of resources to help support students. So in addition to that as well, if you have students that are athletes that play soccer, basketball, rugby, depending, if you make the school team, then you're a student athlete. You also get some student scholarships as well, or sports scholarships and benefits like that. So those are
No,
some examples of the support systems that are available for students.
that's amazing. That's
Mhm.
amazing. You did mention that Seneca has programs that are co-op like based
Mhm.
programs, right? So, and how does Seneca help students transition into the workforce after graduation, especially for younger, students who do not have any work experience and all of that? How does Seneca help them transition into the workforce?
How Seneca helps them transition to make them career ready. The whole focus is on the co-op component. So multiple aspects to transitioning academically and in terms of competence, Seneca prepares them. And then Seneca's team, each department has a work integrated learning coordinator. So your work integrated learning coordinator will be the one that would help the students ensure that they have placements. So some students get the core placements themselves. Maybe they have contacts in industries and they know where they want to work. But some other students don't have those contacts. So their work integrated learning coordinator would help work with them to ensure they have placement for their co-op as they approach the co-op year. So that's one aspect of in which Seneca helps the students to make sure their co-op experience matches their career objectives. And in addition to that, we have Career Threads. Career Threads is a service provided at Seneca for students to help prepare for interviews. So they provide clothes, suits, dress pants for guys and girls. You
Oh
go
yeah,
there,
I saw that in
yeah,
Seneca.
yeah, exactly. So you go there, and each student is entitled to 2 items per term, and you just go there, get your measurements done, and get like a suit to wear for your interview, and it's yours to keep. And these clothing are donated by staff or alumni, and then they're dry cleaned and made new again for students to use free of charge. So that's another example of what Seneca does holistically, from the competency side to the appearance side. We also have resume workshops for LinkedIn, how people can help present their CV, how to they do free video headshots, photo shots for LinkedIn to help their LinkedIn profile look a bit more professional. So and those are examples of the holistic services Seneca provides to ensure students are academically prepared and then career ready to succeed in the workplace.
Amazing, amazing.
Hmm.
Oh, the interview ready clothing, I saw it when I was on my tour in Seneca, and it's
Nice.
amazing. Yeah. And I also saw another, I think it's the business hub where people can start up a business and come there for all the
Alex,
support for. I feel like
exactly.
that's really a good one for anyone who is entrepreneurial and they want to like go into business. That's like a really good thing. Great. Thanks
Definitely,
for asking.
definitely. You're welcome. And then, Lydia, that what you mentioned, that's Seneca Helix, just for anyone's
Yeah.
reference,
Send
if they want to
it.
go look it up. Seneca Helix, so it's an entrepreneurial space at Seneca's campus and helps if you have ideas, if you want to help develop a project, a business idea, we have faculty and team colleagues there that can help you get your idea to market, trial, do all the testing and everything, and do their best to help support your business idea. So if you're entrepreneurial leaning, Seneca is a hub for you as well to grow your idea.
Amazing. Before I
Hmm.
ask you, like, maybe the last question, we actually have a surprise guest, but I don't know if she's in and would need to request the mic from the chat. I'd also want to ask, most students have all these perceptions about studying in Canada, and probably you can only use that certificate within Canada and nowhere else. But I would like you to give students how they can, or I would like you to advise students, right, on how they can use their Canadian education as a launchpad for global careers, or most people who are geared towards permanent residence. I know we are not immigration officers or consultants, but students ask all these questions whenever we meet with them. So if you can just touch briefly on it.
Definitely, definitely, I'd be glad to. So what I would like to just emphasize and reassure is, as I mentioned earlier, Seneca Polytechnic gives you the best of university and college combined. So the academic rigor of a university and the practicality of a college. And Seneca is very dynamic. We don't stand still. We have lots of programs, business programs, engineering programs, healthcare programs, information technology programs across the board. And a lot of our programs also have international certifications. So if you look at the program you're taking, look at the website, you'd see which international certifications you also get alongside taking the programs. So this gives you an idea of the transferability of your knowledge and your education globally. So just to know, a Canadian education is a global experience. You get, like, if they're studying in Canada, they're learning in a safe, diverse, inclusive environment. Canada is recognized for its quality of living. It's a safe environment. We have a very active ecosystem of industries, different industries, be it biotech, be it computing, be it financial services in Toronto. Toronto is the biggest financial hub. So the education they're getting is world class, and they would get certifications in addition to that. So if they're concerned or worried, they should have no fears. Canada's education is a global education, and it's transferable in the US, in the UK, in Europe, anywhere in the world. It's globally recognized. So, and Seneca is in Toronto. Toronto is the financial hub of Canada with lots of industries in life sciences, biotechnology, accounting and finance, and across the board. So definitely they're getting top quality global experience at Seneca. And then knowing that 50% of the population in Toronto was not even born in Canada, it's international. So the population they're going to be studying in is very international, very global, and diverse.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Thank you so much for adding that. I hope that those of you who have had these questions on your mind would be more confident and put your best foot forward when you are applying or looking to study in Seneca. I would also like to say that Woori is here to support you all through the way if you are looking to study in Seneca. While we wait for Ikea to join. So Ikea is, I don't know, she's still in Seneca. She reached out to us, and I just wanted her to share her experience of how Woori assisted her, and especially what her experience has been in Seneca since she's actually there. And she can also throw more light. At least we can all know that Shehu was not lying to us. But I believe her sharing her experience would add more weight to the experience to other students who are looking to study. So Ikwe, I don't know if you can hear me. Are you on yet? Erica, is Ikea on yet?
Not yet. I invited her, but I don't think she has accepted.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me just,
Take a minute.
no
Yeah,
problem.
she's unable to join.
She's unable to join.
And Lydia, is there any chance you can maybe just call her on your WhatsApp phone and
Yes,
she
I
can
actually
speak?
called her and then
You
she
can,
said she was joining.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
I
you can
called.
call her back and have her just speak on your
Yeah. That would be
speakerphone. Yeah, and
actually
have a
that works
speaker.
too.
Yeah,
So let me just dial her in.
sure.
Okay. Hello, Ikia.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Cheryl, can you hear her?
Yes, we can hear her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So, Ikia, we just had to call you in on WhatsApp so that you could just sound directly in the live. So, you did connect with Woori, and I just wanted to ask how your experience was with Woori when we're assisting you apply to Seneca.
Okay, I really have a good experience from Woori when assisting me to Seneca. I think I just texted you. I reached out to you within 2 weeks, and you were able to find a school for me and to Seneca. I really had a very good moment at Seneca. Seneca is very good, and I would like to let everyone have such experience in Seneca College. The tutors, from the tutors, anyone that you need, they are able to assist you in everything that you does. They don't know that you are an international student, you are from here. No, they are all there to help you out in everything that you guys. And I really have a good moment at Seneca College. From their schedule, the schedule is really flexible for anyone, whether you are working or not working, a full-time student, you have a very good schedule. I think the schedule is really good for every student to be there because Seneca is quite a good school that I would like to let everyone know. Right. That in Toronto, Seneca is really a good school for everyone to go.
Awesome.
Comparing to the schools that I've heard about. Seneca is really good.
Thank you. Ike, if you don't mind, which program are you currently enrolled or were you enrolled in, and how was it?
Okay, I was enrolled in personal support worker, and now I'm looking forward to start a new program there as well. Oh. That is veterinary assistant. And for the personal support worker, for the experience that I had, the professors were really good to us. They doesn't care when class is over. You have a question, they are willing to just assist you, book a time with you, for you to know that they are teaching you for you to be the best person. Because the personal support worker job, you will be dealing with people, lives. You'll be dealing with lives. So they were willing to help you to everything that you need to assist you, whatever that she does. And the one thing I really like about Seneca is that but their scholarship, they gave out 2,000 for a 1 year program, and I think 3,000 for 2 years program as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is really nice, God. I haven't heard about any school giving a scholarship for international students. All that I heard was it's for the only domestic students. I was like, wow, this is so nice. And their tuition too is so affordable compared to other schools that I just did the research about.
Right. Good. Thank you.
Everyone needs to go to Seneca because their tuition is so affordable for everyone to be paying. And the experience that I had, it was really good experience. And
Nice.
I express myself.
How was the social life, student experience with clubs? How was it? Yeah.
How was the social experience with other students on campus?
Yeah, really nice. It doesn't matter. Some people, no, they don't do races because I'm a black. They don't care if you're black or, they are really, they do everything. We do everything the same. We treat everyone the same. They don't care. They don't care even if you are eating. They don't care if putting their hands in, whether you invite them or not. It's like they are ready to help you out in everything that you do. They don't care.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I heard some people, they are racist. No, not in Seneca College, They treat everyone the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you very much,
think
Ekwa.
your experience has really helped us a lot. Thank you for speaking to us, Ikia. Great. So we all heard Ikia and how she was excited to talk about her experience with Woori and her studies in Seneca. I mean, I know studying abroad can feel overwhelming and everything. That's why we are here to support you all through the way, to make it very stress-free. So whether you want to study from high school, college, your degree, postgraduate, please just reach out to us. Woori would assist you from preparing you, applying for you, getting you through visa support, and settling in after you have arrived. And I know Seneca does a lot of orientations around settling into the country and what to do, what not to do, and creating your bank account, having your SIN number, everything. Seneca assists you to settle in properly as well. Sharon, any last words or were you able to find out the real estate program?
Yes, I was able to. So that was what threw me off initially, because the real estate program we have at Seneca is a 2-year diploma. It's not a graduate certificate. It's a 2-year diploma. It's called Real Property Administration. So that's RPA assessment, and it's only available in September. So what was the specific question? Because the program is available next September.
I think whether it's PGWP eligible.
Oh yeah. The program is not PGWP eligible. No.
Okay.
If it's PGWP eligible, if you don't mind, for the person asking the question, if you go to our website on the program page, when you click on international applicants, it's going to have a CIP code. And it's going to say it's PGWP eligible. We also have another link that says available programs for international students. So if you click on the link, always look at the programs for international students, because every program on that list is eligible for PGWP, the one for international students. But if you're looking at the list for domestic students, then you might still see some programs there thinking you can apply, but you won't get a PGWP. So you should look at the one that's just for international students.
And Mogbadewa, just keep in touch with us. Send us a DM after this live, and we can assist you apply to PGWP eligible programs, because there's no point you coming in and not getting the postgraduate work permit, right? So connect with us, and then we would assist you to apply for the right program the right way, okay? Erica, do we have any question again?
We do. And sorry, I'm in and out, but there are a lot of questions about waiver codes. I have one question here from, is it Abdi Algo, who is a Cameroonian? Shout out. And he's asking about waiver codes. I think it could be an application fee waiver code.
Yeah. So if you watch this live and you're interested in applying to Seneca, of course, yes, you would be. We can give you a waiver code for that, and you wouldn't have to pay for the application fee if we have to help you apply to Seneca. So, I hope you can he can hear me. But yes, we are happy to support you with the application waiver to Seneca if you joined or watched this live. Yeah. Is that the only question from the chat?
Thank you, Lydia. While
Yes,
Erica is
and he
looking,
said he's an,
go ahead, Erica.
yes, I was
Erica, go
trying to
ahead.
correct that. He said he's an Ethiopian, so I would like to correct that.
Ethiopian,
Oh,
So
not
okay.
please go ahead.
Cameroonian.
Yeah.
Okay. Addis Ababa. That's okay. So
Yeah.
as Lydia has said, from Ethiopia, if you want to apply, reach out to Woori, Lydia's team. Agency partners have application fee waiver codes they can help you with. And I just wanted to also add for people's reference. So in addition to what we've spoken to as well, Seneca also has like accommodation, for example, housing. So we have residence housing at Newnham campus and King campus. So Woori's team can help you check into that as well if you're looking for places to stay on campus. We also have off campus housing support. And we also have cultural events like, let's say, Black History Month. It's Islamic History Month now at this time. Filipino culture, history, different cultural events for you to get familiar with the country and the people in it. And then the cafeteria area is also very diverse. We have the international
Yeah.
section, we have the pizza section, so you have different food options on campus you can choose from as well. So just
And
wanted
you
to
won't miss home, trust me.
add that
There's a
too,
lot of variety to choose from.
for sure.
Thank you so much, Yo, for sharing these insights. It's been very, very informative and educative for
Thank you.
Seneca. And to everyone watching us, thank you so much for joining the live. If you're ready to start your journey abroad to study, reach out to us at Woori Africa, and we are more than happy to assist you and walk you into every part of the way. Erica is our in-country rep. Erica, do you have anything to say? Because you've not really spoken enough.
Yes. So I just want to encourage the students to reach out to us. We are ever ready to assist them. If you want to study in Seneca, just DM us. You can DM Lydia directly or DM me directly or Woori Africa's Instagram directly. Take you through the process so that smooth process and you can arrive in Seneca. So that's what I wanted to.
Thank you. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sean. Do follow us on our socials and LinkedIn because we share updates for international students, updates to empower you to make bring your study abroad goal into a reality. It shouldn't just be in your dreams and in your journals that you want to study abroad. No, let's make it happen for you because we believe that your dreams are valid and your global education starts now. All right. Thank you so much, Sean. I
Thank you very
appreciate your
much. Thank you,
time.
Erica. Thank you, Lydia.
Thank you,
So,
Erica.
Thank you.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.